Okay, let's look a little deeper into the amazing pen tool, this particular tool right here. This is the tool that I think is the most challenging to get used to because it's so different from any other type of tool. And the thing about it is that it's not really a drawing tool. It's not like the paintbrush because you click and click and click to make images. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, it's very straightforward if you're making images that have only straight lines. Like let's say I'm trying to make a car and I want to go click, and notice that all I'm doing, I'm not dragging, I'm just moving my mouse and it's going, right? I don't have to actually drag it. So I just click, and then I move the mouse and then click, 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 click. Every time I click, and you can click, of course, as many times as you want, and then as long as I'm not making curves, it's super, super easy. And then you always wind up where you started. Click on that last point. Now, if I hit escape, it'll stop. I can deselect it, and you see that I was able to draw something. Now, so it's easy and straightforward when you're doing straight lines. But if you're trying to do something that uses curves, it gets to be more complicated. Now let's do something simple at first. If I'm trying to make just a simple oval, I can click and then click. And now what I do is I just drag. Now notice that as I drag, it creates a new little square. And then I can come back again, click and pull. I'm pulling. You see that? And then I can pull this way or that way, and it alters the shape. So let's say I want something like kind of a little teardrop type thing like that. I let go, and there you go. Now, where it gets to be more involved is, let's say we want to make a heart shape. So watch this. With the pen tool selected, the first two parts of a heart, of course, very easy. And then I can move over here and I click and pull straight down. And as I pull straight down, the line curves, right? This is very straightforward. Now, if I let go though, this is where it gets to be problematic. I've let go, and look, if I want to continue, look what it's doing. It's going the opposite direction that I want it to go. So how do I get it to switch so that I can make the second part of the heart? Well, the key thing is to use the Alt or Option key. Watch this. If I click the Alt or Option key, the cursor is going to change. And now what I can do is I can take the little end point here and I can drag it, change its direction, right? I can change its direction. Then I let go. Now watch this. Now it's behaving the way I want it to behave. So I can click on my final point. I can, of course, adjust it as I like. And there you go. You see, I've now made something that's more of heart shape. Of course, I can also go into the properties, and I can change the stroke size, right, by clicking on the stroke. I can give it a fill, right, and there you go. You can see how I've done it. So this tool takes some getting used to. It really does. But if you just practice using the Alt key to be able to change the direction of those little handles, you'll be able to see that you can actually make just about any shape imaginable.